Can you solve this simple Python program? This program is pretty straightforward. As it says here, our goal is to create a function that removes the first and last characters of a string. We're given one parameter, the original string, aka s, and we don't have to worry about strings with less than 2 characters. This means the user is not going to input anything with less than 2 characters. As I said, this is pretty simple, so simple in fact that the solution we can do in one line. We're going to use something called string slicing. String slicing basically looks like this. You have the string over here, and then you put in 2 brackets, and then in between the brackets you put in the indexes you want to create a new substring out of. So the first character of a string is going to be at index 0. So what we want to do is start off the substring at index 1 to remove the first character. We're going to put over here a colon, and then we're going to do something a little bit more different for the second half. We're going to use a function called length. This basically gets the length of whatever we put inside of it, aka s. And then if we want to get the last character of the string, we're going to take the length of the string, subtract by 1. All we have to do now is type in return, and we can go ahead and test this out right over here. Let's click test. And as you can see, we pass all of our tests. This next problem is a little bit more difficult. We have a function here which basically repeats the given string over here exactly n number of times. N is going to be whatever number is inputted as repeat. So this is pretty simple. The very first thing we're going to do is create a variable called new string and set it to nothing at all for now. Then we're going to create a for loop. This for loop is basically going to iterate or repeat as many times as the number repeat is. So if the number repeat is 3, it's basically going to go 0, 1, 2. So now we're going to take that variable we created and put an addition assignment to it. Basically what happens is every time we go through this for loop, whatever the string is going to be added to this variable right here. Now all we have to do is return that new string, and let's see if it does it correctly. Click test. And as you can see, we pass all the basic test cases. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe.